Mama Joy was a struggling fruit vendor in the bustling marketplace. Every day she sat behind her stall calling out to passers-by, praising her sweet oranges, the cheapest yet tastiest in the market. But no matter how loudly she advertised, customers avoided her. Her poor hygiene was off-putting. The scent of unwashed clothes and the strong odor of bitter cola clung to her. She chewed the cola nuts daily to ease her chronic back pain from years of hard farm labor, but it left her breath unbearable. Occasionally, a curious buyer would inquire about her overly soft fruits. "My dear, I soaked them in water to keep them fresh," she would admit, "but I forgot them there for 3 days." This honesty sent potential customers away with quick excuses. One evening, after making only one sale, Mama Joy sighed deeply, packing up her fruits. Just as she lifted her basket, she spotted a hand creeping toward them. Without hesitation, she grabbed the wrist and pulled a frail young woman from the shadows. "Please don't shout," the woman pleaded, falling to her knees. "I'm sorry. I was just so hungry." Mama Joy studied her. Something in her eyes softened her heart. Instead of scolding the thief, she quietly filled a bag with fruit, reached into her apron, and handed over the only money she had earned that day. The woman took it without a word and vanished into the night. Mama Joy was startled by her lack of gratitude but shrugged it off and continued packing. The next morning, she arrived at her stall to find the floor swept clean, her baskets neatly stacked. Puzzled, she glanced around and spotted the woman from the night before, standing shyly in the corner. "Thank you for yesterday," the woman said softly. "I had no way to repay you, so I cleaned your shop." Mama Joy eyed her before nodding. "I wasn't expecting anything in return, but don't steal again." The woman, Helen, kept coming back, sweeping the stall every morning. Mama Joy initially insisted she stop, claiming she couldn't afford help, but Helen remained steadfast. In return, Mama Joy gave her fruit each day. One morning, Helen noticed Mama Joy was missing from the marketplace. Concerned, she asked around and followed the directions given to find her home. When she arrived, she hesitated. The house was in disarray, the grass overgrown, the compound neglected. She was about to leave when she spotted a familiar fruit crate. It was indeed Mama Joy's home. "Mama Joy!" Helen called out hesitantly. A voice from the backyard responded. Helen followed it and found Mama Joy sitting amidst filth, eating with her bare hands. Her clothes were just as dirty as her surroundings. "Mama Joy, why do they call you that?" Helen asked. "Do you have a daughter named Joy?" Mama Joy chuckled bitterly. "I was 10 when an invasion tore through our village. My little sister Joy was 8. From that day I became her mother. That's how I got the name." Helen was shocked. Though they were the same age, Mama Joy looked as if she had lived a lifetime longer. When Helen inquired about Joy, Mama Joy hesitated before brushing off the question. Then she announced her decision to quit selling fruit, frustrated by her lack of sales. Disappointed, Helen stood to leave but turned back. "Do you live alone?" Mama Joy hesitated before admitting. "Yes." Helen took a deep breath. "I've been homeless for 6 months. My mother's new husband made advances toward me, and when I told her, she threw me out." Mama Joy was speechless, unable to fathom such cruelty. After a moment she said, "This house has 2 rooms. You can stay." Helen was stunned. Tears welled in her eyes. "Thank you." She hugged Mama Joy tightly. Over the next few weeks, Helen cleaned the house, cooked meals, and even washed Mama Joy's clothes, not just out of gratitude but because she cared too much to let her friend live in such conditions. However, she noticed something peculiar. Every evening Mama Joy sat outside, staring into the distance, waiting for someone who never came. She also left the windows open at night, even in the cold. One day Helen gently teased, "It's been 3 days. Please take a bath." Embarrassed, Mama Joy complied. The next morning she found the windows closed. Panic set in and she ran outside screaming. Helen, startled, apologized. "The weather was cold. I just wanted to keep the house warm." Tears streamed down Mama Joy's face. "I've missed my chance to see her again." Helen took her hands. "Who?" Through sobs, Mama Joy confessed. "Joy. She left 3 years ago, promising to come back for me. I leave the windows open, hoping she'll return." Helen held her tightly. "You have to live again." Slowly, she helped Mama Joy rebuild her business, guiding her toward better hygiene and customer service. She insisted people call her Rose, her real name, reclaiming her identity. One day a familiar voice shouted, "Mama Joy!" Mama Joy bolted outside. Joy stood there, elegantly dressed. The sisters embraced, tears streaming. Joy introduced herself to Helen, but before long, her tone changed. "Sister, I wanted to return, but my husband. He was wealthy but unfaithful. He abandoned me." Mama Joy was stunned. While she had waited in anguish, Joy had lived comfortably. Yet, despite the turmoil in her heart, she embraced her sister. "You can stay here." Joy wrinkled her nose. "This house. It's cleaner than before, but I can't stay here. Have a plan though. If you lend me some money, I'll go back to the city and send for you." Mama Joy stiffened. Memories of working tirelessly to fund Joy's departure flashed through her mind. Her sister had only returned for more. "I won't give you money," she said firmly. "This is our parents' house. You can stay, but I won't be fooled again." Joy scoffed and left. Shaken but resolute, Rose turned to Helen. "I need to leave this place before she gets the chance." Helen smiled. "Let's go together. We'll save up and start fresh." Excitement filled Rose's heart. For the first time in years, she was ready to move forward. Not with the sister she had waited for, but with the sister she had found.